Live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Our starter in this one, Josh Winkowski.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And now, Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
The 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ground ball left side. Slings it across. One out in the top of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Righty delivers. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
In half up to hit. 2 outs. And a foul ball. The pitch. Out towards right center field. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
That is good. The third baseman, number 5.
Christopher Morel, the next to hit. Here comes a pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And the righty deals. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2-2. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the monster. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Cubs strand a couple. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway Park, And on the hill here today, Ben Brown. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And he deals.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
That one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Next offering is fouled back.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one is upstairs.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Red Sox already leading. Inside, almost got him. That's to third. Fires over to first. And that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Boston, second inning set to go. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And the pitch. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
No outs, runner at first. Matt Mervis, the next Cub to hit. Pickoff throw. Swanson back in on a dive. Kicks and fires. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Yan Gomes waits. Here goes the runner. Throw to second. Tag, and they got him.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
The Red Sox up by a run here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That ball right there landed in what they call the no-man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
That's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Nico Horner. And that is called and missed. 1 and 2.
1-2 the count.
Zips it to first, and that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. And that's too high. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
Man at first, Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Runner takes off.
That's a foul ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That's off the mark.
Low.
2 and 2. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, right field, on his way over. Squeezes it.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2. The count.
Next
Ball.
one misses, and the count is even 2 and 2. And here it comes. That
Full
one
count.
misses. Counts full, 3 and 2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And we're back here at Fenway Park. On to the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. That misses the zone. 2 and 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Towards first and foul ball. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Left-hand hitter waits. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. And a pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. 2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
To the right side, and that squirts through. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he's been working out in the stretch just about the entire game. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Runner at first with 2 away. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Durant snags it, and that is that. 1 left for the Cubs. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Here's a 1-1.
No, ball.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That
Count
one
is full.
just misses. Outside, and that is
Runner
ball
takes a
4.
base.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Rafaela gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner. Rafaela dives back in safely. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And this is inside.
Really good take, especially with
Count
2
full.
strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hat hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. Runner at second here, one gone. The pitch.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. In the air, right field. Tuckman sizing this one up, and that's the inning. And the Red Sox leave one, but they lead it 1-0. New inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Trying to hold a one-run lead. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Yan
Now
Gomes.
batting, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
the zone, and the count 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. And Gomes is retired. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back inside Fenway Park, leading off, Wilyer Abreu. Popped up. Swanson gets under it. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Connor Wong.
Now, Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Move to first. Wong back on a dive. Wong at first, one gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's the second baseman. And the right-hander deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. The pitch. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Boston strands a pair, but they still lead it 1-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the slider just misses.
2-1.
The 2-1. Back That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And now 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. And a pitch. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And we're at the top of the 5th. Clips the corner. That is strike 2. One down, base is empty. That one down the line. Fair ball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
One down, runner at first. Here's Mike Tauchman. And the righty deals. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, one out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Two on, one out.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got it! And they're down to their last out. One out left for the Cubs. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel.
So the tying run at second. And a count 1-2. Jansen is just one strike away. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Horner over at second. Tauchman at first. 2 out of the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.